Hello everyone, welcome back. Today we're going to continue unbox Danganronpa, another episode, Ultra Despair Girls Limited Edition for PS4. So if you do not check out the Danganronpa 1 to Reload unboxing video yet, I will include it in the end of the video, so don't forget to check it. Unlike Danganronpa 1 and 2, Ultra Despair Girls is actually not a visual novel. It's actually a shooting and action type game, and the timeline is actually between 1 and 2. So I actually played now this game on PS Vita already. I will say the overall gameplay is actually alright, and it has a pretty good story. So it's definitely a game worth to play. So now let's look into this limited edition. So let's look at the cover first. So on the cover we see the main character, Komaru Nayagi. She's actually the main character you're going to control. And also behind is another character, which I think her name is Toko, which is another character you will be able to control at a certain point in the game. And now let's look around the box. So it's the top, and here's a button, and the other side, and here. So it's pretty much a continuation from the cover. Now let's look at the back. So in the back we see there are actually 5 assholes. So they are actually the villains you are going to fight in the game. And I think now let's just open it to see what we have inside this limited edition. Okay, now let's remove the shrink wrap. So I'm gonna cut from here. As you can see, the shrink wrap is actually kind of loose for this. And let's just cut it. And So now let's open it. So I want to open from the top here. Oh, it's pretty easy actually. Okay, so this is what it looks like. So we see all the items for the limited edition. So let me check one by one. So first thing, I think this is actually a tie. As you can see, there's a tie on the other side. Okay, a tie. And what the hell is this? Okay, so here is a Eyepatch. And what else? Okay, we have one more. Wow, this is heavy actually. So it's kind of like a pin kind of thing actually. And you can, I don't know, here it's kind of metallic. Yeah. I think they give like exactly the same item for the limited edition for PS Vita. And now let's look what else we have here. So we have a game. Okay, so we have so again standard edition, we'll check it later. And here's an art book, hardcover. So it's the same one they give for the PS Vita limited edition. And finally the soundtrack. And I think that's it. So first we are checking those 3 items. So we see there is a tie and Eyepatch and a really big pin. So I feel like just recycle it from like the PS Vita limited edition, which you still can get a letter 1 right now. And I personally think it's pretty useless item. I don't think I will use any of this. And here it says a Kurokuma's Eyepatch. So the whole 3 is actually the Kurokuma's like a costume. If you look those picture here, the pin, the tie, and the Eyepatch. And next we will check the art book. So here's a hardcover art book, and the front and the back. So it looks very similar to the 1 to Reload. Then let's just check the inside. So definitely talk about the characters. So let's just quickly go over. It feels not as many contents as the 1 to Reload. Yeah. So we need to talk about the characters. And talk about Monokuma. Yeah, so those are actually the kind of enemies you will fight in the game. And some event scenes. Okay. And settings. So it's not really a lot of content. Next, let's check the soundtrack. So this is actually the main reason I got this limited edition. I personally think Ultra Despair Girls has one of the best soundtrack. So we take a look cover, and here's the back. There are actually 15 tracks, and here's the side. So I think let's just open it. Okay, let's remove the seal. And let's open the box. So it's what it looks like. So here's again this. Here's a CD. So here's the CD, and behind, and sheet of paper as always. So that's the soundtrack. Now let's check it again. So it's a copy of standard edition. So we'll do a comparison with the PS Vita version. So first thing we will see is they have exactly the same cover design. I was a little bit disappointed. I expect they have a new cover design for PS4 version, but unfortunately it's not. So we see there's a Monokuma here and those two girls. And now let's just look at the side quickly. So the side looks the same too. And let's look at the back. So in the back is pretty much the same. Besides, PS4 has actually different gameplay pictures. And here they say beyond hope lies absolute despair, and we see those two girls again. And under each gameplay pictures they can talk about some game features. So let's say use 8 different ammo type to escape towards city, and solve puzzles and discover hidden collectibles through towards city. And now let's look into some detail here. So it's one player again, require minimum 18.75 GB hard drive space, and again it's actually PS4 Pro enhanced. So I think let's just open it to see what we have inside. Okay, let's remove the seal. And let's open the box. So there's nothing, just a game disc. So let's check the game disc. So here's a game disc. So kind of like the middle of the cover, and behind the cover there's nothing. So I think that's for the game. That's it. Danganronpa, another episode, Ultra Despair Girls limited edition for PS4, which comes with a lot of useless items, a pin, a tie, an Eyepatch, also art book, soundtrack, and of course the game. Thank you for watching, and don't forget to subscribe for more unboxing in the future.